Okay, good morning and welcome to HUD News at 9. Today's date is July 21st, 2020. If you're new to this channel, you can find my personal email if you have a private subject that you need to talk about. You can also find the description to my website. In that website, you'll find every resource imaginable, including all the employee manuals for HUD, all the employee manuals for COC, all 50 states. These manuals detail the scoring system. So if you answer a question, you get a point. If you answer the question wrong, you don't get a point, that type of deal. So when you read that, you can see how you're going to get your points and how far up or down you're going to go in the list. Look, if you're not going to read those manuals, then your only other option is to go watch the other 100 channels giving 3 minutes of advice. So you'll watch an ad for a penny, and then you can go mess your life up. You go answer all those questions wrong, and then you wait a year. Okay, so while you're on the sidewalk, because you took Sally's advice on another channel, go for it, okay? Otherwise, I would suggest you go to the website and just click on the links. They're all federal, state, and county. There are no blogs or private links. It's a plain white website. So you already know where to find it. It's going to be in the comment or description. And here it is, okay? It is a simple, no advertisement, no spam links, everything that you want to know over here. All the blue links, you click on them, and they give you the manual page by page by page, okay? It only requires you to be able to read and figure out how they're scoring you, okay? That's all there is to it. All right, guys, so we're going to move on. So what we're going to be talking about today is going to be emergency housing. I want to make a few things clear about that and bring everybody back down to reality, okay? The other thing I want to do is talk about investment and how this channel is going and what direction it's going. So let's move on over and take a look at the main channel. So, emergency housing. The first thing I'm going to tell you, look guys, in February, had you guys come to me back then, everything was telling you about how to get emergency housing, how to get it quickly, how to get it fast. All of that would have worked, okay? Then the virus hit, okay? That means that we already know what it means. It means everything's closed. HUD's closed. COCs are closed. They're not answering the phone. They're not answering the door. You know, my advice has always been golden and has been since I started this channel, but the problem is it's not going to work if these people don't answer the door, if they don't answer the phone, okay? There's no secret sauce to this anymore, okay? The only way to apply at this point is in every city they have a 3-digit number you can call. Like for over here in Houston and Texas, it's 211. In your city, it might be 311, okay? When you call, you get an operator that's probably making about $1 an hour. They're going to ask you about 4 or 5 questions that are completely stupid about your being homeless or low income. And based on those answers, they'll refer your case to the actual HUD or the actual COC, where they'll call you back or email you back, okay? And at that point, they'll set an appointment because they don't want a bunch of people in the building. You guys going over there and trying to show up at the door and trying to call directly, from what I understand, from most places in the country, it's not working, okay? A lot of them are just simply not open. I do find it pretty interesting that we're dumping billions of dollars into HUD and COCs, but yet while they're collecting all that money, you know, it's a great time to collect money, but it's never a great time to open your doors. So imagine that one. So, you know, you don't really need to comment and send me private emails about how can I get housing fast. You cannot get it fast right now. You cannot get emergency housing right now. If they do have it, they're certainly being very cautious about who they give it to. So the only thing you can do is go to the normal channel and call them 311, 211, or whatever your 3-digit number is for your city, and then going through that extended period there. How quickly will it happen? It'll happen as quickly as they want it to happen, okay? So, you know, my used to things were a lot different in February. And the closer we get to later this year, when all these unemployment checks stop, when everybody gets evicted, with 20% or less people being unemployed, that means the whole system is becoming flooded. It's already flooded, now it's going to drown, okay? So right now people are having problems even getting to homeless shelters because they cannot have a bunch of people in homeless shelters because of social distancing. So a lot of homeless shelters aren't even taking people, okay? So please, guys, commenting and emailing about this stuff, all you can do is sit and wait. And no, I don't have an answer about how long it's going to be. The other thing I want to cover is money, okay? You're going to apply at HUD. Look, if you've got a stack of money, if you've got 5, 6, 10 grand sitting in the bank, they're going to ask you, you know, for permission to access your account, okay? And when they do that and you see you have all that money, it's going to be a problem. They can either reject you out of the program, or it could end up lowering the rent to where it's not even worth dealing with HUD, okay? Let me give you some advice with this. If you're going to have more than $2,500 in your bank account, you need to move some money around and turn it back into cash. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem for you, okay? I probably should have told you guys that a long time ago, but you're going to remember, inside my head, it's probably 90,000 pages of manuals across 50 states, so I can't remember to tell y'all everything, okay? Because there's a lot of stuff I have in my head as well as on that website. So if you've got more than $2,500, you better just put it on your mattress until that process is over, and then slowly put the money back in there, whatever you want to do. I'm not telling you to be unethical. You know, if your morals or ethics require you to not be dishonest or unethical, whatever, that's fine. They always have a spot open under the bridge. They got lots of spots for rent on the sidewalk. You have to do what you have to do, okay? So if your honesty is going to put you under the bridge, if your honesty is going to keep you on the sidewalk, then that's what you've chosen to do. Enjoy the sidewalk, enjoy the bridge. Maybe somebody will drive by and throw you a roll of toilet paper. I don't know. But in this system, you better learn how it works and how to use that system to your advantage, because if you're not, then the only thing you're going to be is an honest homeless person on the sidewalk, okay? Now, moving on. Sorry to keep it get so real, but sometimes I really just have to get in everybody's face about this, because, you guys are just trying to do too many things too perfectly, and it's an imperfect system to start with. So the channel, look, we've been gaining subscribers. It took a year to get 1,000. That was like watching ice melt. I better be honest, man. There were points I didn't even want to go on with this channel, waiting for 1,000 people. Now we're gaining several hundred people every week, and it looks like we're probably, we're at 1,500, okay? So we're gaining, 100 people every few days. It looks like we'll probably be somewhere between 5,000 and 7,000 at the end of the year, which is really good. That means this information is starting to spread. It means that the other 99 people making these 3-minute ridiculous videos, just talking trash, not getting you guys anywhere, are being pushed down. A lot of my videos are now reaching the very, very top of YouTube. I've managed to push down a lot of these clowns that are making bad videos. And so now the real advice and information is actually getting to people, which is a good thing. I've never charged anybody a dime for my information. I answer over 900 emails a month, man, to help you guys get off the street, to help save yourself, basically. So yeah, our channel's doing good, and I appreciate that. We have a subscriber rate, I think, of around 60%, which is really high. That means people value the advice, and they understand I'm trying to give it to you for free and not sell it to you. The only time I will ever charge anybody any money is when you're a builder, a developer, a landlord, and you come to me and you're trying to profit off of, you're going to ask me how you can make more money by doing Section 8, then I'm going to charge you $80 an hour, okay? It's flat out that way. You want to make money, then I'm going to make money off of you for wanting to do that, okay? So yeah, if you want me to consult, I'll tell you, like I tell every developer, builder, and landlord, yeah, it's $80 to have that conversation, and it's going to be in advance, because I don't have time to wait to the end of the conversation to figure out whether or not you've got money. Now, moving on from that, I wanted to talk to you guys about investments, and let me just check the time real quick and see where we are. So we're at about 8 minutes. We're only going about another minute or two. So, the channel produces. Let's take a look at what we produce here. So, from the very beginning, we were earning a few pennies, and then I got to move this out of the way. And then, we're averaging between $10, $12, and $14 a day. It hadn't gone to the $50 a day that I'd like, but that's fine. So what I do is I get the money from YouTube, and then I reinvest that stuff. The reason I talk to you about that is, it doesn't hurt to have $300 or $400 every month come in from making YouTube videos, okay? This is not a sophisticated process. You make videos, and these videos make you money 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and these videos can sit on YouTube for years at a time before they're no longer getting any views. So it's money being made for you all the time. What I do is take the money out of that, and I go over to Robinhood. This is, you can buy stocks and bonds. Well, actually just stocks, okay? So you take a look, and look, you sign up, there's no deposits or anything like that. There's zero fees. It doesn't cost you anything to buy a stock. It doesn't cost you anything to cash a stock out. So once the stock, say I invest $1, and one day I log in and I've made $1, it's $1.50, I made 50 cents. I just send that money back to my bank account. There's no fee for that, okay? So it's that simple, really. So I would encourage you guys to check that out, because I'm always looking at ways to make money, let money make more money. So, I talk for free, and then YouTube pays me for that free talk, and then I take that money from the YouTube, and then I put it into stocks, which in turn, over a couple of days, make a couple of dollars or whatever, and over a month, you may make several $100s. So you see how money's making money, okay? So I'd encourage you guys to look at that, because there's no fees involved in that, as long as you're not going to trade stocks on a daily basis. You're allowed to trade them once a day, like one stock, and then you have to wait till the next day to trade. Okay, so you might want to take a look at that as a way to invest a few dollars and then just wait for it to go up. Look, let me tell you something. Let's take a look at Amazon real quick, and then I'm going to close the video out. And we're going to do the 5-year on this. What do you see on this graph? Do you see it going down? No, Amazon's going to continue to go. They're going to go to probably $10 trillion, okay? So if you put money, say you put $5 into Amazon, okay? Your likelihood of losing money is never. Not anywhere in the next decade, okay? It's going to always go up. Same thing with YouTube. Google, they own 98% of the market of search. So do you think the stock is really, you might go down temporarily by $1 or $2, but what does it do? It just keeps going up. So you park your money, you make money, and then, a couple of months later, you go in and, you invested $10, now it's worth $15, you take out your $15, you make $5 or whatever. Or you can do it every other day as you make money. Look, it's as simple as I've ever seen stock investment on this stuff, and the risk is when you have to when you try to treat the program like an ATM, that's when it becomes a problem. Okay, you can't just keep taking money in and out all the time. So, all right, guys. Well, anyways, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and have a good day, and we'll see you Thursday. Thank you. Bye.